live from Ali Gymnasium on the campus of Nevada Union High School. Touchdown Production, celebrating our 16th year of local high school sports television, is proud to present Lady Minor Basketball tonight. It's the SFL Championship game. Your Lady Miners take on the 7-time SFL defending champion, the Del Oro Golden Eagles. We're on the road to the league title, and all the basketball action is coming up right here, right now, on your NorCal Game of the Week. It seldom gets bigger than this. The Nevada Union Lady Miners take to the hardwood tonight at the Ally in a battle for the league title against the defending champions, the Del Oro Golden Eagles. Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you are across our worldwide audience. Jim Adams, the voice of Touchdown Productions. Joining me in the booth tonight, my good friend Marty Mortensen and Steve Sitter. Our producer, director, and commander, too, Gilbert M. Dominguez, and of course the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team of Daniel Paddock, Gerald Davenport, Remington King, Kimmer Burgess, and Jake Collins. We're all here to bring you this extremely special championship contest. We'll frame it for you in just a moment, but we have coverage of the junior varsity game, bonus coverage, and here with the call, Steve Sitter.
Thanks, Jim. We are in the fourth quarter with the score Del Oro 31, Nevada Union 29, and I can't speak for you two, but this might be the most exciting JV contest I've seen in a long while.
No question about that. We've definitely putting on a good show here tonight for the many fans that have come out to this ball game.
Oh yeah, and as we see, that was run team number 2 for Del Oro with a powerful drive.
Take a look at this replay here as driving down the baseline, putting it up and being fouled at the same time, and she converts it into a 3 as Del Oro goes up on top 34-29.
And Nevada Union looking to run right off of that made basket, and maybe with a possible three-point play of their own as Jem Becker goes to the hoop and gets fouled.
That was a good dish off to her as she was at the baseline just inside the paint, put that ball up and gets fouled and has a chance to convert it to 3 points to match what the Golden Eagles just did, and she gets it.
Yeah, we're seeing two very high-powered offenses going up against two very physical defenses. And the result is a low-scoring game, but man, this is a really fun one to watch. Nevada Union's been using a 2-3 zone for most of this second half, and it's been very effective in stopping Del Oro's rush. I believe we're going to get a...
Looks like she stepped out of bounds, but the referee's saying no, she was pushed. So it'll still be Del Oro ball.
Both teams still very low in the foul department. Nevada Union's got 5 on the half. Looking to drive, dishes out. And for 3, and it's short. Nevada Union with the rebound, and up the floor they go. Callie Kraus with the ball. Ooh, and a hard foul there. That's going to be on Runty for Del Oro. And they're going to call that a shooting foul.
It didn't look like she was going to go up to take a shot, but it's a good opportunity here for Nevada Union, and she gets it.
And that's Callie Kraus with her 6th point of the half. She's leading Nevada Union.
Got a chance now to tie this game. 6:17 left to go.
And this would be Nevada Union's first tie. But one better as they get the rebound. And Callie from 3, it's short. And they can't quite corral it before it goes out of bounds. And Del Oro hanging on to a slim lead here in the fourth quarter.
Nevada Union had a chance to take the lead. Full court press.
You have to be careful with this press. With 5 fouls, they could put Del Oro on the line pretty quick.
Looks like they lost it out of bounds, and it'll be Nevada Union ball.
And that is what the press is designed to do, try and force the Del Oro offense to make a mistake just like that. That's Becker inbounding over to Lundmark and trying to beat Del Oro's press. Giving Nevada Union a lot of room, trying to trap themselves. And it looks like they get out of it with a 3-on-2. She's up and no good. Second chance, no good, but they get the ball again for 3. And it falls. Callie Kraus with a clutch three-pointer.
Well, they had 3 chances at that and finally capitalized and got that three-pointer. Take the lead by 2.
That's the first lead of the half for the Miners. But you know Del Oro wants to answer back. And there's a steal. And they're going to call
a traveling.
Going to call it traveling. Del Oro ball once again. Both teams are playing very hard, not letting anything up here late in the game. You can hear Coach Simpton yelling instructions to the Lady Miners. And now we're going to have a jump ball.
I think it should go to Nevada Union. Well, let's see. They're going to be, no, it's going to be going over to Del Oro.
We've been seeing a lot of jump balls this half.
Couldn't keep track of all of them.
A long inbound. And that's Runty looking to drive. And she has it taken away, but she takes it right back. And we're going to have an elbowing foul on Del Oro. That's going to be on Runty. So that's a fortunate break there for Nevada Union. Their tenacious defense is forcing Del Oro to make some mistakes late, which is exactly what they needed to get back in this ball game. And if Runty starts getting in foul trouble, that would be very bad news for Del Oro. She's their leading scorer right now. She has 6 points in the half, and she's been all over the court. And play resumes. Nevada Union bringing the ball up. She's still trying to beat that Del Oro press.
Ooh, almost a travel there.
Now, I'm surprised that wasn't a call, but it does result in a turnover, which results in another turnover. And it's still Del Oro ball. Runty with a spin. And another steal. And we're going to have a foul called on Baird for Del Oro. And they are really...
This has turned into a knockdown, drag-out boxing match here as they're really roughing each other up.
Yeah, that it has, and Del Oro has now gotten into a bit of foul trouble of their own.
Now watch this as she tries to drive, spin move, to put 2 defenders on her, and we're able to steal the ball.
Well, the bottom line is Nevada Union has possession and a 2-point lead with 4:35 left in the game. Lots of passing to break the press.
Almost traveled, double dribbled.
And there they have broken it with a 2-on-1. Yeah, it didn't look like...
She lost control of the ball.
Yeah, Cena never had a handle on it there under the basket. And Del Oro with an opportunity to tie or maybe take the lead with a 3-point play. Runty driving, it looks like she traveled. Yes, she did. Looked like she was trying to do a bit too much by herself, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, she went around 3 defenders and took an extra couple of steps, and the referee right on top of it. Full court press again.
And it looks like the same play they've used to break it before. Lots of passing, not a lot of dribbling. And Cena gets the ball knocked away and kicks it out of bounds. Good defense there by Del Oro. This really has been a defensive struggle.
Well, all game long it has.
And with such high-powered offense, you know, they're going to break through about 1 out of every 3 times. But these are 2 really good teams. They both really want to win this game. The long 3, and it falls. That is Baird getting her 6th points of the half. Oh, but here comes Nevada Union breaking away and cannot quite get the layup to go.
Too hard off the glass. and no foul called.
Very well defended there by Del Oro. No foul called under the basket there. Passes it back out. And Del Oro's going to set up here now that they've regained a 1-point lead. Monty dishes it off, a little pick and roll, but it's an errant pass. Nevada Union takes it away again.
But out of bounds.
An errant pass again. Grace Pay is trying to say.
Timeout called to slow this pace down.
Yeah, Pay's trying to say that the ball got tipped out of bounds, and that's why it went off, but the referee is hearing none of it. And both teams are going to get a chance to rest here. With 3:06 left to go, Del Oro ahead 37-36, and it has just been an up and down game. Lots of action, lots of turnovers, blocked shots, three-pointers, you name it. This is a very excited JV basketball game.
There's a good shot of Simpson instructing her girls on what to do here, what kind of play they're going to put in. She'll draw it up on the board. 3:06 left to go. Both coaches are drawing up the plays. You would think this late in the season that you wouldn't need to be drawing up plays on the chalkboard because they should have them all down by now.
Well, part of being on the JV team is learning set plays, repetition, making everything so you don't have to think about it. So when you get to the varsity level, it is automatic, and you can just make those plays. Coach just calls out a number, and you already know what to do before it even happens. And the Miners take the court once again here at the Ali Gymnasium. And I tell you, if you didn't know this was a JV basketball game, you'd never suspect it. The fans here have packed in.
Yeah, they're really into it.
Monty sets up the offense.
Right there.
Yeah, Nevada Union's defense has been definitely on their game, forcing a lot of turnovers.
Senna with that steal.
And Runty rips the ball out. Grabs it, very careful not to go over and back. And here's a three. It falls short. Nevada Union has the ball again, but there's a trap, and she needs some sort of help.
Timeout was called very wisely in there by Coach Simpson, as the three defenders were all over the end. I didn't see who that was. I'm being blocked out here, but who had the ball at that point in time? Do you remember?
I couldn't tell. It looked to me to be Visker, but there are a lot of bodies in between. A lot of black jerseys also in the vicinity trying to rip that ball away.
2:36 left. Nevada Union trailing by a 1 point.
They do have a couple things going their way. They are in the bonus. Any fouls will result in a 1-and-1 from the free throw line. And the possession arrow is going their direction. So if there are any loose balls, they're not going to lose possession. They can still have an opportunity to make something of it, take back the lead, which has been going back and forth late in this fourth quarter.
I don't think, since I've been here, I don't think I've seen a lead larger than 3 points the whole second quarter and into this game.
At half, Del Oro was up 22-18. At the quarter, they were up 31-29.
Well, that's been 4 points then.
Yeah, 4 points is the most any team has pulled away, and Del Oro has only just recently given this lead away. Nevada Union playing with a lot of spirit out there. They definitely want this game to go their way. And here we go. That's Walton inbounding. The trap, long pass. They just get over the half-court line. Cena dishes over. There's a three ball.
In and out, heartbreak.
A rebound by Cena. Another three-pointer on the way. And look at that, another rebound by Nevada Union, forcing a 1-and-1. And here's where the foul trouble really gets you. That's going to be on Balser. She has 3 points this half, and that sends Grace Pay to the line, shooting a 1-and-1.
Well, pressure situation. They've got to make the first one. There she got it.
That's her first point of the half, and it could not have come at a better time for the Lady Miners. That ties the ball game at 37. It's an opportunity to take an outright lead. And they have it.
Both of them. Crowd goes wild.
Well, this crowd loves their ladies basketball team. And use zone. Holding pretty tough so far. And there's a steal. They managed to break out of that trap in the corner.
Oh, she traveled, but then the referee didn't see it.
Too many black jerseys in the area, I imagine. Oh, they retain possession. Nice shot fake.
Move. Underhand shot didn't go at the baseline.
And Runty has the rebound and brings it up the court. Runty really has been everywhere for Del Oro. Hands down their best player.
Yep.
And we got a three. Doesn't fall, and the Miners get the rebound. Looking to run with it. And a nice turnaround move there by Baird, getting her 8th points of the half. And Del Oro calls timeout.
Bad time to have an errant pass right there that was intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking to run up the court, but Del Oro sniffed that out and put a very quick stop to it. Under the basket, Del Oro's offense has been fantastic. They've been much faster than Nevada Union's defense has been able to keep up with. But as long as they stay on the outside, that zone has kept them pretty much at bay. Not very many three-pointers going up, and if they are, they're not falling.
It looks like Del Oro has got a little bit of a height advantage, too.
Yeah, a little bit. Nevada Union's tallest player, that's Sarah Lundmark. She's 5'9", and she's been held to only 2 points this half. So if Del Oro can keep getting in there for second chance points, I really think they have a chance to hang on to this. But I mean, you've seen it. Second chance, third chance points have been going for Nevada Union. They've been all over loose balls. And just keeping themselves in it offensively to let their defense work, getting turnovers and steals and running up the court.
So it'll be Nevada Union ball.
Del Oro showing their press, which has at the very least been eating a lot of time off.
They got to get it up the court here. They just barely make it.
And a nice pass to the crossing Lundmark.
Fouled.
She's going to get 2 shots for that.
57 seconds left.
That was a great pass to the cutting Lundmark. She has an opportunity to put Nevada Union in the lead once again.
Got the first one to tie it up. 39-39, 57 seconds left. A lot of pressure here on this young lady, Lundmark, 5'9". Next one is up and good, nothing but net. 1 point.
Clutch free throws right there. Well, I suspect Runty's got a few more points in her. That zone working, keeping them on the outside. I think Runty may have gotten away with a step there, but there's no call.
Trying to get the ball to Runty, the spin move.
With 2 on the shot clock. And they're going to call a foul on Nevada Union with 1 on the shot clock. It was a non-shooting foul. You can see the Del Oro coach petitioning for it to be a shooting foul because she didn't make the basket right afterwards, but to no avail. Del Oro is going to inbound with 27 seconds left. And they still have 1 second showing on the shot clock. And there's the coach yelling at him to turn the shot clock off, and indeed they do. So with a 1 point game, Nevada Union holds on, getting the rebound. I believe that Bear didn't realize that they had turned the shot clock off because that was not a very good shot.
What is this called? There's a foul. Yeah, she'll be able to go to the line.
And indeed, that foul's going to be called on Runty. So to the line they go for a 1-and-1.
Yeah, he was looking at the wrong number. Let's see what happens here now as they start to come up the court. Oh, she just ran right into her. Of course, lost the ball, but that'll be a foul. She got a chance to put this game away here. If she can sink 2 of them, they'll force them to do a 3-pointer. She gets the first one. Boy, a lot of excitement for a JV contest, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, this is
man, this is great.
This is fantastic. Everyone's getting into this one.
Next one is up and good. Gonna force him to go for a 3-pointer here.
16.4 seconds left. The 3-pointer has not been Del Oro's strong suit, but they have landed a few. And I have a feeling that we're going to see the ball in Runty's hands trying to force something.
Oh, yeah, trying to get a 3-pointer.
Well, here comes Baird, and we're going to have a
timeout call.
Yeah, timeout. Looks like the Del Oro coach is going to write up a play.
11 seconds left.
Maybe put on their 3-point shooting squad. 11 seconds left, no shot clock. So they can hold for the last one if they so choose, but you know, a game this close, you kind of want to have a little bit more room than 3 points at the end. You almost have to wonder with Nevada Union being sitting with only 6 fouls. You have to wonder, maybe just foul right on the inbound, force them to shoot a 1-and-1 so they can't possibly tie or take the lead.
Yeah, good point.
Well, this is an exciting finish to, I'll go out and say, the best junior varsity game I've ever seen.
Big crowd here tonight. All they got to do is hold them.
And that's Baird set to inbound.
Yeah, I think that would be the call. And they almost knocked it away.
It doesn't look like they're going for the foul. Looks like they're going for a straight-up steal, and there's the foul.
Oh, there's a timeout called, I think.
Yep, and they're going to call the foul on Cena.
Okay.
The ball was a foot out of bounds.
So here's Runty shooting a 1-and-1. And you can see on the replay that ball definitely looked like it was out of bounds before the foul call. As Runty makes her first shot.
Now she's going to have to, when she comes up now, she's going to have to throw one off the iron. But that was a good call on your part to foul him, let him go for 1-and-1.
Yeah, that does force them to
now they're going to have to throw one off the rim to get a try to get the rebound and put the shot back up.
And even with 4.6 seconds, getting the rebound cleanly and then getting a clean shot away to tie is not going to be easy.
Let's take a look at this now. As the ball heads out, it was, but the referee was right there on the line, but did not see it. And
that lack of a call does give Del Oro a small gasp of life. For Nevada Union, all you really have to do here is if the ball doesn't go in, which it shouldn't, but if it does go in, if it does not go in, all you have to do is just tie up the rebound, just knock it away, just make sure no one gets it cleanly.
All right, so here's that again now. As you can see, the Del Oro coach is standing right there. And he goes over to get the ball, ends up touching it, and then out of bounds right there, and it rolls out. So here we go now.
And here's Runty shooting her second.
She's got to throw this one hard off the glass. Yep.
And she does, and Nevada Union ties it up. And in fact comes away with it clean, and that is the ball game.
Oh, pandemonium sets in at the Ali Gymnasium.
What a hard-fought victory for the JV Lady Miners, having to come back against a very tough Del Oro squad and winning by a final score of 42-40.
Now that was exciting for a JV game.
Yeah, that's what I call bonus coverage.
And the fans were really in it.
Yeah, I can't stress that enough. What a hard-fought victory.
42-40, big victory for the Lady Miners. Nope.
So what an exciting contest tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, we are just warming up. So with the varsity out on the floor, we'll step aside for our first break of the evening. Be sure to watch tonight's game and all our sports telecasts on our new Game of the Week YouTube channel, and of course on our regular stations, NCTV, Comcast 11, Suddenlink 16, and ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn. We've got the players' introductions, the national anthem, and the tip-off all coming up. So stay tuned. It's Nevada Union, Del Oro for all the SFL marbles. Coming up next on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home. In the foothills, your power can go out at any time and be out for days. Plan ahead with the Beam Center and a Generac home generator. From an easy, safe manual transfer switch to a complete automatic standby system, the Beam Center specialist won't leave you in the dark. It's all at the Beam Easy Living Center. B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley. Spencer Construction has been providing Nevada County and the surrounding foothills with a wide variety of residential construction since 1992. They're proud of their history of satisfied customers and their reputation in the building industry. They always offer free estimates and would love the opportunity to bid on your next project. Come home to Spencer Construction. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax. And of course, brought to you by Touchdown Productions, the Foothills leader in sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. And be sure to stay with us after the game as we present the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award, created by Stuckey Engravers. Once again, the Touchdown Productions staff will select the best player of tonight's game and award them with a plaque created by Stuckey's. It's the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award coming up right after this exciting sports telecast right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Guys, back up to you.
So here we are back live at the Ali Gymnasium, rocking and rolling. It's for all the marbles tonight, the SFL Championship, Del Oro, Nevada Union. Let's go down on the floor with the two coaches is Gil Dominguez. Gil, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Jimmy. We are courtside right here. The band is blasting, and what a great energy here for tonight's game. Nevada Union Lady Miners taking on the Lady Golden Eagles from Del Oro. Mike, let's start with the visiting coach first. Mike Takayama here, bringing your team in. Mike, what is it about Del Oro basketball that they're always so good every season?
Well, you know what, I mean, I've been coaching quite a few years, and so we have our system down fairly well now, but you know, NU's playing great right now, so it's going to be a real tough game for us tonight.
Now, not a normal season for you. This would be your 9th league title. Little bit of a struggle this year. What happened in those 2 losses?
Well, you know, I mean, we've struggled with consistency all year long. We played very well in the first game, our first matchup this year, and hopefully, we can come out with the same intensity again. But, you know, we just have to be more consistent every night in and night out, and give ourselves a better chance.
Now, you guys had a little trouble with Del Oro the first time over there. I'm sure you're going to make some adjustments for tonight.
Yeah, definitely. We came out, a little slow, but they have some size that we don't have, and so we had to adjust a little bit, and hopefully we've made the right adjustments.
Now, you're playing against a legendary guy right here, over 550 victories. You're in your 6th year. What do you learn from somebody when you play against somebody like that?
Well, like you said, he's got a system down. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to create a program, and so we kind of follow teams like that. We follow their lead, them, Oak Ridge, that have a really smooth system. You can see that freshman through senior, they're all doing the same. And so that's hopefully what we can learn.
See, and I always thought it was in the water down there in Del Oro.
Well, no.
Loomis water.
I drank the Loomis water, and I'm 5'6", so it hasn't really helped me out a lot. So.
Now, tonight is pivotal for the Lady Miners because if you lose, Del Oro wins the league title because they already beat you before.
Yeah, it's a big game. I mean, what do you say? It's a game that we want to win. I mean, we've practiced for it all year. Some of these girls have been practicing for us since they're in 4th grade, so it's a big game no matter what you do, and the fact it's against Del Oro makes it even bigger, it's a great game.
And I didn't look at your power rankings right now. What do you guys rank?
I think we're number 5 right now.
Okay, and that's Division 2.
Right.
And of course you're Division 1 and you were number 4.
Yeah, we're 4.
So this game might have some bearing in that, whether you get a home game.
That's correct. And about the league championship, it just would be a co-championship if we were to win tonight. So,
as I understand it, you would own the tiebreaker because they would have 2 losses.
There's not really a tiebreaker because now there used to be when 2 teams used to go and one used to be the number 1 seed, one used to be the number 2. But with the power rankings anymore, it's a co-championship. So that's the best we can do is the co-championship.
Okay, well then I stand corrected.
I didn't know.
By the veteran coach here. Co-champions if you lose, but what a great opportunity though for you to win it outright.
I mean, of course. I mean, anyone wants a chance at a league title outright, so that's what we're going to try to do.
All right, guys. Well, listen, thanks a lot for stopping by to visit with us and talk to the fans out there. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, Coach Mike Takayama and, of course, Coach McDaniel for Nevada Union Lady Miners as they get ready to square off here inside the Ali Gymnasium. Be sure to join us next week. Next Tuesday, it's going to be a very special senior night. Doubleheader basketball game. Lady Miners tip it off at 5:30. The boys tip it off at 7:30. It's senior night for both teams against Roseville right here in the Ali. If you wear blue and gold and you're a student, you only pay $1 to get in. So great night, the final home basketball game of the year, senior night. Unless the Lady Miners go to the playoffs and have a home game, that would be the last game. So we hope to see you here at the Ali. Let's go right back now to Jimmy, Marty, and Steve courtside. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Gil. Doesn't get much better than this in that this season Del Oro has only lost to Rockland and Wood Creek, but John McDaniel, Marty, pretty focused tonight. He said in the pregame he just wants to beat Del Oro. He wants to win the league title, and Nevada Union hasn't won outright since they joined the SFL.
Yeah, and that's one of the things they're shooting for to do tonight. Having a co-title is fine, and they'll take that. But with this rivalry over the years, there's just no way that Nevada Union does not want to come away tonight with a victory.
And they've set themselves up exactly like they would want to, in that they are ready to compete tonight for the championship. big game here at the Ally. Let's take a look at those standings.
There it is, your Sierra Foothill League girls. Nevada Union on top with 7-1, 19-4 overall, and 4 wins in a row, followed by Del Oro at 6-2. Rockland at 5-3, Wood Creek 4-4, Granite Bay 2-6, and Roseville 0-8.
And over here at the PBL girls, boy, look at that. 3-way tie for first place. Bear River, Colfax, and Placer at 7-2. We have never seen that. In 16 years, we have never seen a 3-way tie for first place.
Yeah, I was at the game last night at Bear River, and that was a heartbreaker. They just couldn't make the free throws, and that was the difference in the ball game.
And there's the girls' power rankings in Division I, Nevada Union number 5. In Division III, Placer, on the 30th of January they were number 5, but on the 4th of February they'd moved up to number 4. Let's talk about the current ranking. Placer at number 5, Bear River at number 1, Colfax at number 3, and Forest Lake in Division 5 at number 11. So, Marty, it doesn't get much better than that in the foothills.
That is absolutely right. And there's a good look at these great teams up here in the foothills. Take a look at the SFL boys, and Granite Bay and Roseville leading the way as Rockland follows, then Del Oro, Wood Creek, and Nevada Union struggling just like the Bear River boys this year. And Nevada Union with 6 losses in a row. So this will be one of the few years that won't be in the playoffs.
As we look at the PVL boys standings, Lincoln on top at 7-1, 4 straight wins, and Colfax and Placer right behind him. Colfax with a 6-2 record, Placer at 5-3. Foothills got a 4-4 record, and then Center and Bear River are tied with a 1-7 record. And boy, that Bear River team had so much promise. You can see their overall record 14-10,
yep,
but could only manage a 1-7 record in league.
Here are the power rankings. Nevada Union 27 and out. Placer currently at number 9. They've dropped. Colfax number 1 seed. Bear River at 17, and they're going to have to beat Colfax, and also they play Center next week next week, and in order to break into the top 16. And Forest Lake number 10. So the boys are kind of struggling this year.
With that said, tonight we have the Lady Miners versus the Lady Golden Eagles, and some of the keys for the game for Del Oro. They have to get a good game out of their 6'1" senior forward Stephanie Geyer, and on the other end of the coin, it's Nevada Union saying that Geyer is the one that they have to stop. Talked to John McDaniel. John said that his 3 keys to the game, Emma Peterson playing strong, coming off of the bench. Kaylin Martin has to be solid tonight, and the post players have to be big. So that's what we're looking at here. And, you know, Marty, a cold, wintry night outside, raining, snowing here in Nevada County, and yet here we are inside and ready for what promises to be an exciting contest.
Yeah, and also like to point out, as you mentioned, this is going to be an exciting contest, just as the JV game was. But the Nevada Union Miners, they're averaging almost 61 points a game, whereas Del Oro is only averaging 54. So that might be the difference in the ball game, or the averages throughout this season.
Nevada Union will come out tonight with a full court press on defense. That has worked for them very well this season. They have found that to be one of their tools to success, but complementing that has been a very strong game offensively. These ladies believe in themselves, and they're going to really be tested against this Golden Eagle squad.
And Golden Eagles from Del Oro have proven themselves throughout the years as they come into this game tonight with a chance for the co-championship. even if they win, it's still a co-championship. But the Lady Miners will be really putting on a strong game here tonight to make up for that one loss that they had earlier in the year. Big crowds on hand tonight, Jim.
Absolutely. Pretty close to a packed house. Reminds me of some of the volleyball games that we did in the heyday of Nevada Union's girls. But tonight we're a long ways from volleyball. And for John McDaniel, this has got to be his biggest game of his young career here at Nevada Union. In his 6th season, he believes that he has the ladies this year to really make a difference and to really make it happen. And over the next 32 minutes, his ladies will be stretched and they will be well tested, and the proof of time will see if they can win outright the championship of the SFL tonight. A tremendous accomplishment for the Miners. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. So time for the player introductions for both the Golden Eagles and the Miners of Nevada Union. And let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Del Oro Golden Eagles.
They've got a big squad out there.
Number 10,
Libby Runte.
I think we saw a lot of her sister in the earlier JV game.
Cammie Brenning.
Number 12,
Mia McGlinte, a guard, junior, 5'9".
Number 22,
And here's Geyer, the 6'1" senior, Stephanie Geyer, forward. And number 33, also a forward, sophomore, 6 foot, Lauren Hine. And that is the height, the last two ladies of these Golden Eagles.
And now coming in with an overall record of 19 wins, 4 losses, and 7 wins in
John
Lawson League.
McDaniel has had pretty close to a perfect season this year. And the roar goes up for the Lady Miners.
Big smile on the face of Coach McDaniel. He's very proud of his girls.
Number 3, guard, sophomore, 5'11", Sammy DeHart. 5'6" junior, guard, Sydney Porter. Number 22, Nicole Learley. Lyerly, senior, 5'9". here's a 5'9" senior. Sarina Oyana. So we're just about ready to get underway here at the Ally. Marty, any thoughts before the beginning of this contest?
Well, this is going to be exciting. Student body here is well established themselves into the stands. The band's here, and it's going to be a raucous night tonight, Jim, as we're about ready for the tip-off. And here's the call for this exciting SFL Championship game. Jim Adams with the call.
Thank you, Marty. For an announcer, it doesn't get much better than this. Everything on the line tonight. For the Miners, their shot that they've played all season for the league championship, the SFL, a very difficult league. And so we're just about ready to get underway. Tip comes off to Hine. Gets it underneath, and a foul is called. Foul will be on Sammy DeHart. And it's Geyer who gets to the line. Marty, a lot will come down to how the Miners can work with this height advantage that the Golden Eagles have tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough call for them because they're those two strong gals with the extra height will make a big difference.
In Del Oro earlier in the season, the game that was played at Del Oro, Miners got behind early and tried to catch up, but it was too little too late. And there's a 2-0 lead on DeHart's 2 successful free throws. Martin. DeHart wants to drive the lane. Outside, 3 ball, yes.
Oh, nothing but net. Full court press, Jim.
Miners promised this. It has been their bread and butter all year. Having a hard time, and there's the steal. Here's the breakaway. Yes! Sydney Porter for 2. That press has caused a lot of mistakes this year. But now it's Geyer. Hands off. Nice defensive play. Comes up high. In the corner. 3 ball. No good. Miners with the rebound. DeHart dishes on over to Nicole Early. It's good. It counts. She's fouled.
Well, that was a prayer as she dove into the key and just threw that up there, and she was fouled, and she'll go to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Miners, after spotting a 2-0 lead, have had a 7-point run.
Now watch this. As she
and now it's 8.
Goes into the paint, fade away off the glass and in, and then follows it up with a free throw, and now it's 8-2, Jim.
Early 6-point lead for the Miners. And here comes the Golden Eagles. Driving the lane, won't go off the front of the rim, but back up and good by Geyer. Underneath, that's 2. Sarina Orellana.
She was in the paint quite a while, and the referees didn't catch it. It was a good pass.
Here's the long pass again.
Travels
goes down. Nevada Union ball. Mia Maglinte. So the Miners off strong here. 6-point lead early on, 10-4. Good ball movement, good defensively. DeHart off the front of the rim, no good. Brenning calling out plays. Geyer in the corner. Geyer drives. Miners ball.
Good defense by the Miners. Lyerly, good defense there. She'll inbound the ball.
Coming up on 5 minutes in the first quarter. Miners up by 6, 10-4. From outside,
nothing
yes.
but net.
Nicole Lyerly. Timeout, Del Oro. And Marty, these Nevada Union Miners, both offensively and defensively, have come out cooking on all cylinders.
Oh, they certainly have. They, as you mentioned earlier, they spotted him 2 points at the free throw line along with a foul. But now, as you watch this, as she tries to drive the baseline, gets double teamed, and then that ball was taken away in there by Nicole, and it's a Lady Miner ball. They take it down court and put up a 3, 13-4, and this is what the coach of the Del Oro Golden Eagles did not want to see happen, as Takayama has got off to a slow start, and I think
and here's the Brian Hollister scoreboard, 13-4. Nevada Union with its largest lead of 9 points. Drives right by, ball hits in the face, and it close to another turnover, and now a scrum on the floor. They're going to call a jump ball. The Miners will have the ball. Sydney Porter to inbound.
I'm surprised that the Golden Eagles aren't putting on a full court press.
Martin now setting up the offense. Lyerly's had a good game. Here's DeHart. Driving the lane and draws the foul is Sydney Porter. And Marty, so far the Miners doing everything right.
They certainly are, and it looks like the Golden Eagles, they're just not in sync yet, Jim. Now watch this as she tries to drive in amongst 3 defenders, puts the ball up and is fouled on her way to the hoop. I don't know if she would have made that basket if that shot would have got off without being fouled.
Miners lead double digits, largest of the game, although early on here with 4:16 to play in the first quarter.
Got both of them.
And the lead is the same as Porter's number, 11.
Full court press again. Well,
Brenty
very aggressive.
Tracks it to Ruiz. Now Glinte puts it up, no good. Chased down in the corner nicely, but then Geyer banks it off of off of Libby Runte. Miners with some strong performances early on, as evidenced by their 11-point lead. Past the halfway mark, they have held Del Oro to only 4 points, and there's another foul, and Porter will go back to the line for 2.
Boy, she sees an opening, Jim, and even though she got a couple of defenders, she takes it right to the hoop, puts the ball up, and drawing a foul. 3 team fouls on the Del Oro Golden Eagles, and she drops that one in very nonchalantly, puts that ball right in the hoop.
You would have to think that at some point Del Oro was going to have their run, but at least for right now, the Miners are doing everything right here on their home floor.
She gets both of them.
17-4, largest lead of the contest, 13 points. Del Oro having all kinds of problems with this press. Finally gets it into the forecourt. And batted. They fight for it. They're going to call a jump ball, and this time it will go over to Del Oro with 11 seconds on the shot clock.
Good defensive work in there by Selleck.
McGlinte puts it up, no good. Nice rebound by Geyer, and she is fouled with the basket.
There's that height advantage you were talking about, Jim, as she was fouled, got that rebound, puts the basket in, and goes to the line to make it a three-point play. That could get them fired up.
Absolutely. They need a momentum switch because it's been all Nevada Union so far.
So watch this as she gets it, puts it up, but then is fouled. And now she'll try to make it a three-point play, and it's off the iron, off the glass, and then in.
So Aaron Selleck in. Here comes Selleck. Over to DeHart. DeHart driving, doesn't have much to look at, but puts it up, but off the rim, no good. Miners had a shot at the rebound, but instead it's Lauren Hine who comes up with it. Stokes, long ball from outside, and that is three. Brianna Ruiz. Miners lead cut to 10. Sliced almost in half. No good. Shot by DeHart.
So here's that run you were talking about, Jim.
Ruiz again for three. No good.
That was a moving screen on Del Oro, and there was no call. But Lady Miners get the ball back.
Miners are going to have to stay focused. That huge lead that they had is now a thing of the past in that they lead by 7. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
There's a three from way downtown. He got it.
Emma Peterson and the Miners really needed that. And a steal. Sydney Porter, strong game, but she turns it over. Driving. It's good. McKenna Mitchell. One and a half minutes to go in the first quarter. Driving the lane, outside, left-handed shot, good. Melanie O'Brien. Almost a steal. And she's going to be, timeout is called. Before she's called for traveling, Del Oro takes a timeout. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Ruiz over in the corner was successful in saving that for the Golden Eagles. And Marty, even though the Miners have a 10-point lead, they've got to keep that foot on the gas pedal.
Certainly do. There's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard, and there's that 8-point lead you were just talking about, but they've got to keep the pressure on and make their shots count and continue with their strong defensive play.
Well, and let's take a look at it from this point of view. The Miners have already scored 22 points in this first quarter. They're probably not going to score 88 points for the game.
I don't think so.
So the Miners have to look at this first quarter as a bit of a gift. Underneath the Geyer, and Geyer puts it up and is fouled. No good. Geyer strong from the line.
There's a good shot of both coaches. gets the first one.
Geyer flawless so far.
I think she's 5 for 5. See if she make it 6. No, short.
Off the front of the rim, but a defensive rebound.
There's a
and a
reach-in
foul's
foul.
going to be called against Del Oro. I believe that was on Brianna Ruiz. So we approach the final moments, final minute of the first quarter. Driving the lane, outside, 3 ball, catches nothing but air. Mitchell gives it on up to McGlinty, goes underneath and is fouled.
Drove the baseline there, and that shot had no chance of going in under any circumstances, and she was fouled. She was way under the net of the basket.
So the Miners, who had led by as many as 17, now lead by 8.
She goes around down the baseline. Looks like Lyerly had a good position, but that ball went out of bounds before she touched it, so it'll be inbounding Lady Miners.
Exactly 24 seconds to play in the first quarter. Selleck will direct the offense. Outside, driving the lane, and a foul is called. So Lyerly will go to the line with 6.3 seconds to play in the first quarter and a chance to give the Miners a 10-point lead going into the break.
Lyerly at the line.
Lyerly's first shot is no good. Good shot there of Nicole. And the second shot is also no good. Takes a long shot down the court, and the first quarter is over. A track meet here at the Ally. At the first break, Nevada Union leaves 22-14.
There's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard showing that exact score by 8 points as we proceed to go into the second period. Very exciting game so far here at the Ali Gymnasium.
You know, Marty, and you have to think to yourself,
be sure to join us on Valentine's Day for the first live broadcast out of our new NCTV studios as the NCTV presents Love Fest, a community Valentine, from 5 o'clock till 6:30 in the evening. You'll see a wide range of entertainment from members wishing their loved ones happy Valentines, as well as music and poetry. It's the Love Fest, only on NCTV. And don't forget to join us next week on Senior Night doubleheader. Lady Miners take on the Roseville Tigers at 5:30, and followed by the boys basketball game taking on the Roseville Tigers. So it'll be an exciting evening coming your way next week.
Second quarter action begins. Tries to get it underneath, goes off the backboard, but the ball is recovered by Lyerly. And there's a steal and another scrum jump ball, the arrow Nevada Union's way, so they will get the ball. Marty, it'll be interesting to see how this, quite a pace to this contest so far.
Looks like a foul could have been called on the the Lady Eagles is there's a lot of bumping and shoving going on down there before the ball was knocked away.
The Miners are going to be hard pressed
3-0
to get another 22 points, but they started off with 3 there. Lyerly. And now the ball goes out of bounds off the fingers of Brianna Ruiz. And they turn it over to the Miners. Lyerly has been a big 3-point threat all season. Wanting to check in is Kaylin Martin. DeHart. Peterson gives it back up high to Sammy DeHart. Now it's Peterson for 3. Yes!
It bounces off the rim, off the backboard, and in for 3. 6 straight points by 2 long three-pointers. That was NBA area of that shot.
6 points in the first minute outside. A deadly 3 by Libby Runte. Selleck looked like she had the lane for a moment. Sammy DeHart puts it up off the glass, but no good. Miners have a shot at the rebound, but there's going to be a jump ball again. The arrow is Del Oro's way, so they will capture it this time. Martin and Porter coming into the game as Selleck and Emma Peterson check out.
Ten-point lead, 6:25, full court press again.
Geyer. Off the rim and no good. And an offensive rebound again by McGlinte. Up high, 4-3, no good. But the rebound is put back up with size by Lauren Hine, the 6-foot sophomore.
3 shots at getting those 2 points.
DeHart from outside, off the rim and no good. Geyer with the rebound. Runte will bring it up to run the offense. Oh, and there's an elbow by Runte.
Like a little frustration setting in, Jim.
Pardon me?
A little frustration setting in there.
The foul is called on Martin.
Are you kidding me? I missed that one.
And
Mike,
here, take a look at that, Marty.
Let's see where the elbow came in. Well, I didn't see it.
Block. Offensive rebound, long 3 ball, front of the rim, no good. Another offensive rebound. There's a block. And I don't know why somebody reset the shot clock, but they did. From outside, off the front of the rim, no good. Finally DeHart with the rebound, and here comes the Miners. Martin dishes off. O'Brien, no good. Miners try for the offensive rebound, can't do it. Tapped ahead, but recovered again by Runte. 3. Brianna Ruiz. The lead has been whittled to 5. 4:35 to go here. The Miners started off the quarter with 6 points, but have had a hard time finding the scoring touch since.
Oh, in and out, heartbreak right there.
Here comes Ruiz. Underneath, uncontested, no good. Dishes it back up. Lauren Hine, and suddenly it's a 3-point lead, and John McDaniel takes timeout.
Well, you had mentioned it earlier. Del Oro is capable of making these runs, and certainly doing that right now.
The Miners started off, in case you didn't join us from the outset, the Miners started off with a huge run, had it up to 17 points, slowly but surely, and especially here in this second quarter, the Golden Eagles have come back after the Miners scored 5 points to start the second quarter. Del Oro has responded with 10.
There's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard showing that run that Jim was just talking about, 10-5 in this quarter.
Halfway through the second quarter, 4:07 to go. Driving, and again, no good. Lyerly on that one. Again, a very aggressive Kayla Martin. And now a foul is called. I think that the foul will go on Lyerly.
Yeah, she came over. We'll show it here. And they double teamed Runte and came over the top and gave her a big old bear hug trying to get to that ball. She's got 2 fouls now.
And there's another foul against Nevada Union as Geyer drives to the net. And the Miners' lead is at a scant 3. Geyer with the opportunity to pull the Golden Eagles to within 1.
Emma Peterson checks in for the Lady Miners.
Lyerly steps out, and Emma Peterson comes in. No good. But again, the rebound. Miners having a terrible time defensively getting that rebound. Several offensive rebounds tonight for the Golden Eagles. Fans thought it was a travel. From outside, no good. And finally, they're going to call a reach over foul on Hine.
You're right, Jim. They have the Lady Miners are struggling on the rebounds. The Del Oro squad is getting 3 and 4 shots on the basket there.
Nevada Union in need of regrouping, and there is a foul on the play. Going to the line will be Kaylin Martin. The Miners, who got 22 points in the first quarter, here 5 minutes into the second, have only gotten 5. That's good. Martin with her second free throw.
She doesn't waste any time. Gets that ball, bounces it once, puts it on up there, and gets those 2 free throws.
Miners see if they can recapture some of the effectiveness of that press. And now it's to Geyer, but stolen first. Nice steal by Sydney Porter. And then the foul. I don't know if you've noticed it, Marty, but this official right here is very artistic.
Yeah, he is.
You see the way he makes those calls.
Yeah, there's no doubt what he's telling you. So they're in the bonus now.
He must be good at sign language.
Yeah, must be.
Because boy, he has got those hands moving. First shot is good. Miners back to 6-point lead. Porter has a chance to take it to 7.
Got them both.
Miners have been effective at the line. And the Golden Eagles bring it up. Wild shot, but bailed out with a foul. A.J. Balon.
1-1. Has both teams in foul trouble. 8 fouls apiece on each team.
Miners by 7. First shot is good. Fast-moving second quarter. 2:28 to play. Second one is good. And quickly checking on in is Libby Runte. Kaylin Martin, who's had a strong game, checks out. Aaron Selleck coming on in. O'Brien dishes it on over to Peterson, and Peterson scores, and it counts.
Little soft underhand off the glass, rolls around the rim and in. Got a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And maybe more importantly, with 2:13 to play in the second quarter, Peterson has a chance to make it an 8-point lead.
Here she drives into the baseline, puts it up, it's fouled, it rolls around and in. Makes it a 3-point play.
And here's the press again. And there's the turnover. Miners a big opportunity, but the shot is wild. And here comes the Golden Eagles, quickly up court. Libby Runte with the ball. Outside. No good, and Miners with the rebound. O'Brien dishes it over to Selleck. A long 3-ball, no good. She gets her own rebound. They fight for the ball, but the possession arrow is with Nevada Union. .136 to play in the first half. From outside, yes.
Oh, she hits it.
Emma Peterson. Oh, and a good attempt at a steal by Aaron Selleck. McKenna Mitchell to inbound. Geyer underneath, and they dish it to her. She tries to turn. Here's the shot from outside, and it's good by Lauren Hine. Coming up on the 1-minute mark of the first half.
Uh-oh.
Almost
traveled. She kept one foot on the ground.
Porter to Selleck. Selleck comes in with a wild shot, no good. Miners by 8, 45 seconds to go. Gets it underneath, and good. Beautiful shot by Mia McGlinte. Here come the Miners the other way. Yes! Sydney Porter with the basket. Foul has been called on the inbounds on Emma Peterson. And Libby Runte is going to go for to the line for a one-on-one.
Good hustle down at the other end of the court. Almost had a steal, but ended up with a foul.
30.4 seconds to play in this second quarter. No good. Geyer tries to get the rebound, can't do it. And here come the Miners. 23 seconds to go. Selleck dishes off for 3, in and out. Offensive rebound to Nevada Union, just throws it back up again, and the foul is called. O'Brien will go to the line for 2. And the first shot's no good. Well, Marty, one thing's for sure, we're in for a second half of action.
I think so. I'm just thinking the same thing. What else can they do here in the second half?
Second one is also in and out. So now it's Del Oro with a final shot and a steal. And a foul. That's got to be a foul. She's decked, but here it comes. 6 seconds. It's good.
And no foul called.
And John McDaniel is beside himself. McDaniel gets in the ear of the referee after the Miners almost suffer a decapitation.
I mean, she did a 360 move after she was bumped. And spun around, fell to the floor. They recovered the ball, took it down and drove just before the time ran out, got the 2 points, made it a 10-point game, and it is quite a finish to that first half, huh?
Wow,
Jim?
It can't get much crazier than that. You know, if you take a look at it, talk about back and forth. Miners go up by 17 points, and then not too long after that, Del Oro has a chance to bring it to within one.
Right.
And the Miners end the first half leading by 10, 40-30.
And there's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard as NU was trailing by 5 there early on in this second period of action, and now pull ahead by 2 to make it. And
you know, Marty, what's interesting, well, we'll come back and discuss a little bit more of it after the break. You're watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union basketball on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home. In the foothills, your power can go out at any time and be out for days. Plan ahead with the Beam Center and a Generac home generator. From an easy, safe manual transfer switch to a complete automatic standby system, the Beam Center specialist won't leave you in the dark. It's all at the Beam Easy Living Center. B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley. Spencer Construction has been providing Nevada County and the surrounding foothills with a wide variety of residential construction since 1992. They're proud of their history of satisfied customers and their reputation in the building industry. They always offer free estimates and would love the opportunity to bid on your next project. Come home to Spencer Construction. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax. And of course, brought to you by Touchdown Productions, the Foothills leader in sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. And be sure to stay with us after the game as we present the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award, created by Stuckey Engravers. Once again, the Touchdown Productions staff will select the best player of tonight's game and award them with a plaque created by Stuckey's. It's the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award coming up right after this exciting sports telecast right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Guys, back up to you.
And here we are back on homecoming night, so we get a little bit of bonus action, Marty, but I'll tell you what, I think that play in the first half was enough to keep you pretty captivated.
Oh, boy, I tell you, what an exciting ball. I thought the JV game was exciting.
Steve, how about some first half stats?
Oh God, these are really crazy, and I'm gonna have to explain them a bit just to give them some sort of context. Del Oro is out rebounding Nevada Union 22-5, and that is just frankly insane. Nevada Union with one offensive rebound coming in the second quarter, and to look at that and go, well, how did they score 40 points? They're just not missing shots to rebound. When they have a possession, they don't need second chance or third chance points to come back and score. They're just going in by themselves. Conversely, Del Oro with their 30 points in the first half, heavily influenced by their offensive rebounding, of which they had 10. So they've just been ruling the backboards. The other stat that really jumps out to me is the turnovers. Del Oro had 11 turnovers. Nevada Union only had 3. So Nevada Union's defense really slowing down Del Oro, forcing them to throw balls away. A lot of steals coming up. Nevada Union with 6 steals in the first half alone, and that was just pouring back into their offense, which allowed them to keep their lead going even when their offense slowed down a bit in the second quarter. The free throw percentages are fantastic. Both teams are very, very good in that department. Nevada Union's 10 for 14, Del Oro's 7 for 11. And the only reason I point that out is to highlight the fact that both these teams are very focused on the fundamentals. Their free throw shooting definitely highlights that. And these are two very well coached, very talented teams. And the stats are definitely proving that. The height advantage certainly is going towards Del Oro. They have 3 players that are over 6 foot tall and 2 that are 5'11", compared to Nevada Union, who only have 3 5'11" players. So the rebounding, I don't really think is going to be tipped that much back in Nevada Union's favor. So they just have to keep making those opportunities count. Don't rely on the rebounds to get second chance opportunities. And if at all possible, try and stop Stephanie Geyer. She has so many rebounds, so many second chance opportunities, and she's just driving right into the Nevada Union defense, getting to the line, shooting a lot of free throws, a lot of second chance opportunities. And if Nevada Union wants to hang on to this lead, they're going to have to find a way to contain Geyer.
Well, and that's an interesting point that you're making, Steve, because let's face it, both of these teams will probably, both these teams will go into the sectional tournament. When they do, Nevada Union is going to face some tall teams, especially in D1.
Exactly right, Jim. And there's Nevada Union has got this. They've got the speed. They've got a great defense, but you really need somebody tall underneath that basket. And it's been showing here tonight. The 2 tall Del Oro girls are getting the rebounds, and that's making a difference when you get 3 and 4 shots after the first one doesn't go, and that makes a big difference.
Oh,
fortunately for the Lady Miners, the repeat shots coming in aren't going in, and that's the reason why they got a 10-point lead here at the half.
And to put some perspective on this, the 3 6-foot players on Del Oro are combined. Stephanie Geyer has 8, Lauren Hine has 6. They're combined for 14 points. And a lot of those are coming from the free throw line from second chance opportunities. The 3 5'11" players on Nevada Union, Sammy Hart has 0, Olivia Gulsvig has 0, Melanie O'Brien has 2. So you can definitely see where all their points are coming from.
Right.
Outside the arc, their 3-point shooting is 5 for 10, which is fantastic, and that's where all their points are coming from.
Well, and guys, let's talk about those crazy final moments of the first half. Nevada Union, one of the players, I didn't catch the number, gets decked, and the next thing you know, the ball is up court to Sydney Porter. Sydney's laying it in. She gets knocked down.
You're right.
And it seems like they'd forgotten the whistle. And for the first time since I'd seen John McDaniel coach, he was pretty amped.
He was agitated and very.
John's a very cool customer.
Yeah, you're right. He doesn't say much, and but boy, I tell you, it was he was very animated as he was yelling at the referee, wanting to know where either one of those fouls were.
John has been sick most of the week, and he still doesn't feel 100% tonight. But if this game doesn't pep you up, nothing will. I mean, what an incredible first half. Miners scoring 40 first half points, so hypothetically they'd be on track for 80 for the night.
Well, that's a statistic-wise, you're probably right, but I think this game is going to settle back down into a strong defensive struggle here in this second half.
Boy, it's going to be interesting to see how that unfolds. You're currently watching Winter Homecoming, and the Queen is right there with her back to you, the Queen from last year. Miners girls coming back out on the court. So on top of everything else, we're selecting a homecoming queen tonight. Miners seem no worse for wear as they walk on by, and that was a crazy first half.
Oh boy, I tell you, carried right on over from the JV game, as both of the Lady Miner squads have had the crowd up and animated here tonight with all this exciting play.
Rich Simpton talking to John McDaniel here, discussing the second half, and if you thought that the first half was a track meet, the second half has the same promise.
And while we have the time, let me just talk a bit about scoring, since I did kind of glaze over that, and that is fairly important in a 40-30 at halftime game. For Nevada Union, they're scoring very well. Sydney Porter has 12, Nicole Lyerly with 11, Emma Peterson with 11 off the bench. She has been a very big force that Deloro has not quite figured out how to reckon with. And on the other side, Deloro, no surprise, Stephanie Geyer leading her team with 8 points, and Brianna Ruiz with 6, Lauren Hine with 6. She's the 6-foot sophomore. She's doing a lot offensively, getting rebounds and keeping her team in this game.
And Erin Selleck has had limited play, and has no points, but she has really put on a fine defensive performance here tonight.
Well, and in the pregame, John McDaniel said, and there is the king and the queen. Marty, you got to take a look at the queen's socks. I think I've seen you wear a pair of those.
I was just going to comment on that. I was trying to figure
out.
There they are right there.
Marty, did you loan those to her?
I think I did. I think those are my tennis shoes from 1957. That's what it looks like. I guess they're coming back. I should have kept my old Converse tennis shoes.
I think those are PF Flyers.
Oh, well, could be.
You never hear those names anymore.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I tell you. They're taking me back a long ways, but I remember I had a pair of those. But she's all dolled up there with those fancy. I can't figure out what the wording is on the.
It says pirate.
Pirate?
Pirate.
Okay.
Well, do you think she's described? Or what did you wear socks that said pirate for, Marty?
Well, mine never said pirate.
I know you've had kidney problems, but I've never seen you lose an eye.
Oh, man. You never forget, Jim. You're just like
I have to tell you, I had a chance to go to Marty's 50th anniversary with Gail this past summer, and I think that he early summer. What was it? May. Marty feared what I might say.
Yeah, right.
He did not want to allow me the time to talk. But I was respectful.
Yes, you were, and you did a great job, and I was proud of you, Jim.
I talked to the people about how I've been through 2 kidney stones with Marty. And let's take a look. Marty, it couldn't be better than this. Let's take a look at the last few seconds of that first half.
Okay, now Deloro starts to bring the ball up the court. There's only just a matter of seconds in the game. They do come across court as the Lady Miners did not put on the full court press. Now the ball's stolen away, and that is 23, and that's Peterson. Now she just gets hammered, and the ball comes on over, and then a long pass down court. Now watch this, as going up with a layup, but then coming over is, and neither one of those were called a foul.
And the net result is 2 points for Nevada Union at the end of the first half. But Emma Peterson, I've seen checks softer than that in hockey.
Yeah, I know.
I'm surprised Peterson even got up, because she got whipped pretty hard.
Yes, she did, and it was. I was surprised that, and of course, Coach McDaniel was yelling at the referees over that same thing. Why wasn't a foul called either there? Maybe it was a good thing it wasn't called over there, Jim, is because that allowed them to throw the ball down court and get the 2 points.
I see Emma Peterson back on the bench for Nevada Union. No worse for wear. Pleasure to be with you tonight and bring you this championship game. It's been everything that we thought it would be. Jim Adams with Marty Mortensen, Steve Sitter. It's really our pleasure. Thanks for welcoming us into your household tonight.
It's been a pleasure, Jim, to be working the microphone with you again. We haven't worked any of these games together in a long time, and it's a great privilege.
We get 1 or 2 dates a season, don't we, Marty?
Yeah, exactly, right.
Well, shoot, I feel like a third wheel now.
No.
Yeah, I could never put those stats together like you did, Steve. I'm too busy into the game, and that's one of the problems that you have trying to follow the action and make the call at the same time.
Well, Marty, let me ask you the first question here.
Yep.
What do the Miners need to do in the second half to prevail?
Well, just to continue their hard defense that they've done throughout this whole game. I mean, from the very start, their full court press is. It takes 16, 18 seconds for Del Oro to get the ball across half court, and by that time they've got to work around and try to get a shot up, but the defense for Nevada Union has just been outstanding, and I think that's the difference in the ball game right now.
And so what does Del Oro need to do to turn this around?
Well, they need to get their big girls underneath that basket and start making some of those putback shots that have been missing.
So we're definitely ready for a strong second half. Take it, Marty.
All right, Touchdown Productions has a brand new program on Monday night. It's the Food and Farm Show, hosted by none other than Gil Dominguez and Cheryl Noble. Join them each week as we explore the food and home farm movement in Nevada and Placer counties. We'll have the latest farm news as well as local experts to answer your questions. It's the Food and Farm Show every Monday night at 6:30 on NCTV, Comcast Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, and on the web at www.nevadacountytv.org. And let's talk about now this up and coming first live Love Fest.
Is this your favorite event during the year, Marty?
Absolutely. And it's going to be the first live telecast and broadcast out of our new NCTV studios as NCTV presents Love Fest, a community Valentine, from 5 o'clock to 6:30 in the evening. You'll see a wide range of entertainment from members wishing their loved ones happy Valentines, as well as music and poetry. It's the Love Fest, only on NCTV.
Does that just warm your heart, Marty?
I can't wait to watch that.
You have to take Gail to that.
Well, if it's going to be live, I can watch it on my cable. There you go. By the nice warm fire. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Next to each other. So here we go, starting the second half. Runte with the ball, tries to get underneath. Miners try for the steal, but they still come up with it. 17 seconds on the shot clock, so plenty of time. Beautiful block on the play by Sammy DeHart. Martin brings it up. Miners need to start strong. Martin,
nice underhand shot into the net.
Kaylin Martin with a quick 2. Runte playing catch with Hine. Finally they get it to Geyer. Outside, 3 ball, yes!
Well, when you put on that full court press, you're going to have somebody open. And they did right there.
McGlinte with a big 3, but underneath.
All alone in the
Serena
paint.
Orellana. Trying to find a way to beat that press. Finally gets it into the forecourt. Underneath to Geyer.
You're going to call it
Geyer
foul.
is fouled. I think it'll be Sammy DeHart.
Foul on Serena Orellana.
Nope, Serena Orellana.
Third personal, Stephanie Geyer.
That is her 3rd. Miners by 11 here early on. A raucous crowd, as you can hear in the background tonight. Championship game and homecoming tonight. We're 1 minute 22 seconds into the 3rd quarter. And a 9-point Nevada Union lead. 44-35. DeHart wants to drive and takes the shot. No good. A great rebound by Orellana. But now it's turned over and there's going to be a foul called. I think the foul may be called on Alex Jenkins. Or excuse me, on Lauren Hine.
That's her 4th foul. 2 quick fouls she's picked up, Jim.
So Hine has drawn 4 now. Well, no, it can't be because they have the ball.
Yeah, that foul was called on Serena Orellana.
There's a turnover.
And that was Orellana's 4th. Very steady night for Kaylin Martin. From outside, yes.
15-footer, nothing but net.
If Lyerly could get hot here in this second half, it could make a difference. Del Oro doing a good job of breaking the press on the last 2 possessions. From way outside, 3 ball. Brianna Ruiz with the hot hand from downtown. Drives the lane, in and out. Too much iron by Lyerly. Comes underneath to Geyer. Well defended.
Well, that ball was tipped off of DeHart.
5:20 to go in the 3rd quarter, as you can see there. Miners up by 8. McGlinte. Runte. From outside. Deadly, but this time it's short. Rebound put back up again. Geyer pushes off. Unbelievable how they missed that.
No, I don't think they did they?
Geyer shoved DeHart.
Sure
took
did.
the rebound and then called the foul on DeHart. Chance to cut it to 6, but that won't happen. Now take a look and see underneath here. Watch her just push her off here.
Oh, right, she did. And then they got called for the foul. That was adding insult to injury there.
Second is good. Lead is at 7. 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Martin has had a strong night tonight. Sammy DeHart looks to drive, almost gets the ball batted away. Gets it back out to Porter and to DeHart. Back to Porter. Porter drives. Left-hand layup won't go. So now an opportunity to cut further into the lead, to cut it to 5. They had cut it to 3 at one point, and now another foul is called. Geyer is really drawing the fouls. And that one's on Nicole Lyerly.
That's her third.
That's her third personal.
From outside, no good. Miners for the rebound, and they get it. That's Lyerly. Kaylin Martin dishes off, outside. Sammy DeHart drives, can't get it to fall. Deadly from outside.
Oh, she hit it.
Ruiz for 3, and the lead is at 4 with 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go in this third quarter.
Brianna Ruiz did not start this game, but after knocking down 2 3-pointers in the first half, they decided to let her start. She's got 2 more this half.
It's no good. Oh, and the banging underneath. Who are they going to call the foul on? I think it's going to be on Del Oro, but we'll see. I think that's on Lauren Hine.
It is.
No. Nope, the ball's going over to Del Oro.
They said 33 or 32, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see who it was.
A lot of confusion. It's Nevada Union's ball.
It should have been, because they called that foul on 23.
33.
33. Right there. I see that. Yeah, she.
Yeah, plowed right over the top of Nicole Lyerly.
Martin, foul.
I don't think that'll be a shooting foul.
Yes, it
will be. I didn't think she was a shot.
McGlinty called for the foul.
But I didn't think that she was going up with the shot. Short.
So Martin with her second, trying to get the Miners' lead to 5. Selleck and Peterson poised to come in, and the lead is at 5. Martin comes out. Lyerly comes out. The 10-point halftime lead is at 5 with 3:15 to go in the third quarter. Nice pass underneath. It's good. It counts. She's fouled. And again, it's Libby Runte. And now the lead at 3 with a chance to cut it to 2.
5 team fouls on the Miners.
This is the closest that they have been since a 2-0 lead to start the game. A physical game here. Driving, nice block. Hine with the block. Selleck to inbound. Underneath, goes out of bounds, stays with the Miners. 4 seconds on the shot clock.
They're trying to weave their way around those 6-foot trees on the basket.
Selleck to inbound again. Only 4 seconds. Shot from outside. Yeah!
Hits it at the buzzer.
Aaron Selleck hits.
That was a big 3 points there, Jim.
5-point Nevada Union lead. And now underneath. Oh, off the rim and no good. Offensive rebound. Jump ball. Miners ball.
Good hustle underneath that basket.
2:23 to go in a raucous third quarter in which the Miners lead by 5, 50-45. Selleck outside. Good.
Three.
Sydney Porter. Miners back up by 8. 2 minutes to go. Third quarter action. Tries to dish it underneath the Geyer, and she overshoots. One of her few mistakes here. And here come the Miners again. Ball, it'll be a backcourt violation.
No, I think it was knocked back. No, I think the ball was knocked back by the Lady Eagles.
He needs to confer with the other official. But he will not. Let's take a look.
Now they get it over into the corner. Nothing there, blocked off nicely, and then the ball gets knocked away.
And from outside, that's a 3. Again by Mia McGlinty.
The foul's going to be called on the Lady Eagles. I hope the young lady's all right. I can't see her number. Who was that? That was
It looks
Porter.
like it was Sydney Porter.
Yeah.
Porter going to the line. Miners had a 10-point lead at halftime with 1:26 to go. It has been whittled to 5. Porter's going to come out. Miners to inbound it, taking a while to do it. Long ball from outside. That's a 2. And there's the pass. And they have called a travel. Brianna Ruiz, who has been hot from outside, with a travel. 1:14 to go here in the third quarter. Marty, we're setting it up for a dynamite fourth.
Certainly are. Fans are really getting into this game.
The Hart.
Oh, nice.
Dishes it underneath. Wow, a lot of contact.
Stolen
Miners
away.
with the steal. O'Brien with the steal. From way outside. No good.
There's a foul called.
We had the whole coaching staff jump up in unison.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Lyerly to the line for 2.
Lyerly doing a great job fighting for that rebound and then going straight back up with it, and she got hammered by the 6-foot Del Oro defenders.
I don't think we've seen Coach McDaniel sit down at all tonight. He is standing up and barking orders out there on the court.
Marty, here's the interesting thing. 46.6 to go. Lyerly with a chance to inflate the lead to 9. We're almost back to where we started.
Yep.
Underneath the Geyer, and she gets an easy 2. 30 seconds to go. Lyerly with the ball. Sammy DeHart in and out. Geyer with the rebound. And here comes Ruiz. Yes. 4-point Miner lead. Clock running down. 3 seconds from outside, but that's going to come up well short. And although it was 9 points a moment ago, it is now at 5, heading into the fourth quarter. Nevada Union, and it's going to be interesting to see the scoreboard here, because Nevada Union is at 57, which they were at 40 at halftime, so they had a good third quarter, but the Golden Eagles had an excellent one.
Yeah, they had 23 points, if my math is correct. And those last 5, very quickly, within 30 seconds, they got 5 points. An easy layup under the basket, and then a three-pointer.
Well, Brianna Ruiz off the bench starting that quarter had 12 points that quarter. And if I understand correctly, that is 4 three-pointers that she just drained.
57.
Now we got
Brian
the wrong
Hollister
score.
State
Give Del Oro 3 more points.
Right. 23 they had in the third period. The score 57 to 53, a 4-point lead with 8 minutes to go.
So here we go.
There's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance corrected scoreboard. 57-53, NU on top.
Brenning. Best quarter for Del Oro.
Steal in there.
Turnover. Driving.
Charge.
And they're going to call an offensive foul. That'll be on Emma Peterson.
Take a look at this now as she comes driving down. This would be the time to, oh yeah, the good position, good call.
Quickly, Sydney Porter comes in.
That was Emma Peterson's 4th foul.
Emma Peterson, who has had a good game tonight, comes out. And a steal. Emma Peterson, or excuse me, that was Melanie O'Brien with that steal. Selleck to Porter. Selleck was free for a moment underneath. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. Ball is knocked out of bounds. 3 seconds on the shot clock. 6:58 in the fourth quarter. Miners by 4.
Looks like they're putting in some more height down there and taking out their 3-point shooter.
DeHart.
No, it went out of bounds, I believe.
Shot clock violation.
Oh, okay.
Over in the corner, underneath Miners, knock it out of bounds. It will stay with the Golden Eagles. 6:38 to play. Three ball, yes.
Oh, she hits it. She is deadly tonight with that 3 ball.
Balon with the basket. 1-point Miner lead, 6:20 to go. Free underneath the Selleck, and she misses it.
Boy, that was an easy 2.
Outside, 3 ball. Yeah, no, off the front of the rim. And a pushing foul. A pushing foul on A.J. Balin.
Oh, okay, it was off of Del Oro.
Marty, what do the Miners need to do to regain this momentum?
Boy, they've got to start making those shots. There's an easy 2 points right there in the paint, and just couldn't get it. Too hard off the glass.
Porter. Over in the corner to Martin. Shot clock running down, 10 seconds. Drives, doesn't even catch iron.
Del Oro's defense to me looks like it's tightened up
Yeah,
quite a lot.
And now a foul is called. I believe it's against Melanie O'Brien.
That's a 7th team foul on the Lady Miners with 5:20 left, and the Eagles have got 2 to give.
And the Eagles have the possibility of taking their first lead since the opening moments of the game. We are tied at 57. .5:20 to play. Del Oro lead, the Golden Eagles by 1.
They've made a remarkable comeback this second half.
Drives underneath, up high, Sammy DeHart, won't go. A good offensive rebound by Sydney Porter. Porter circles around, drives the lane, tries to give it off underneath the Orellana. And it's a jump ball, and the arrow is Del Oro's way, the Miners' way, so the Miners will retain possession with 21 seconds on the shot clock. Again, another drive up and good. Nicole Lyerly. Miners back by 1. Geyer was underneath wide open. Here's a 3 ball, and Miners with an offensive rebound. Lyerly. Here come the Miners. Sydney Porter with a big 2. And another steal by Nevada Union. And pushes her out of bounds, and they do call the foul. Marty, this is getting pretty crazy.
It is. This is really getting physical out there on that floor. You wouldn't think that the girls would play this hard, would you?
Well, John McDaniel told me this week that he had the boys play against the girls.
Well,
so the girls would face this kind of a game.
Yeah, there's a push out of bounds.
Miners back up by 3. Martin. Selleck poised to re-enter the game. Long 3 ball, no good. And she steps on the line. Miners will retain possession. It was Runte over in the corner.
Big break there.
4 minutes, 5 seconds to go.
Take a look at this as she goes to get the ball, but momentum forced her out on the line, and that will be the Lady Miner ball.
Selleck inbounding. Lyerly. Selleck. DeHart. Martin draws the foul.
Well, I'll say that she's consistent with that underhand shot, And what that does, if you don't have your arms up and you've got to come underneath, you're going to get fouled almost every time.
With that said, Marty, it seems like sometimes they call it and sometimes they don't.
I know.
Miners by 4. 3:44 to play.
Timeout being called by Del Oro. Well, this game has turned out to be everything it was billed.
What a seesaw battle. Miners with a big lead. Del Oro comes back, finally seizes the lead momentarily. And you take a look here. Here's the fourth quarter. Miners have outscored them by 1.
As your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard shows you, 6-5.
This has been a completely different quarter, and I can tell you exactly what it is. It was in the turnovers. Del Oro only committed 3 turnovers in the third quarter. Already they've committed 4 in this fourth, 3 of which were the result of Nevada Union's steals. Nevada Union's defense has really stepped up. They forced Del Oro to make bad shots, make bad plays, and more importantly, get steals which have resulted in baskets.
I kind of suspected it was going to turn into a defensive struggle later on as this game moved closer to the end, and it has. Very physical.
3:44 to play. Ball will be rebounded by Libby Runte and her Golden Eagles of Del Oro.
Plenty of time left, Jim.
If the Miners want to win this championship, they are definitely going to have to earn it. There's Geyer. Geyer being defended. Up top now to Runte. Martin close to a foul. Goes to drive outside. Ball comes off the rim and the Miners get the rebound. That's Sammy DeHart. John McDaniel calls to slow it down. And Aaron Selleck brings it up. Miners in no big hurry, but then the shot goes in. Martin with a big 3 ball. Miners back up by 8. They were down by 1 and have rang off 9 straight. And there's a foul against Del Oro. Mia McGlinty is hit by Nicole Lyerly.
Is that her 5th?
I believe so. And here comes Emma Peterson.
No, it's only her 4th.
Sorry. Lyerly comes out. And at the line is McGlinty for 2. 2:51 to play. No good. And DeHart with the rebound. Geyer tried to slip in, could not make it. And so Selleck brings it up. John McDaniel says slow it down. It's DeHart. Jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Here comes Del Oro the other way. The hot Brianna Ruiz with the 3 balls tonight. And there's a foul. And they're not going to call it a shooting foul.
Yeah, they blew the whistle. No, they. Let's take a look at it here.
Well,
Mike,
let's see what they're going to say here.
Mike.
66-60, 2:28 to go. Geyer again at the line, hits the first one.
Mike.
Let's see what we've got here. A little bit of confusion. Yeah, 66-59. So the Miners lead by 7. 2:28 to play. Well, now 66-61, so it's a 5-point game with 2:27 to play. Selleck. Martin to DeHart. DeHart wants to drive, dishes it off. Back to Selleck. Selleck drives. DeHart, no good. Geyer with the rebound. Here comes Runte running into the forecourt. 5-point Nevada Union lead. Under 2 minutes to play. Ruiz has been hot all night and keeps that way. Miners by 3. Coming up on a minute and a half to play. Outside is Selleck. Bounces no good. Defensive rebound by Runte. And now sends it up the court. Outside to Geyer. Here's the 3 ball. No good. But they have called a foul. And I believe that'll be a 3-shot foul, Marty, since it was beyond the 3-point line.
Well, you're absolutely right there, Jim. They called a foul on that 3-point attempt.
So now a chance with 1:16 to play to tie the game. Lyerly will come in and she will relieve Aaron Selleck. No good. And now it comes off and out of bounds. Marty, I guess I totally got that wrong.
Yeah, they must have called.
And now look at, you can see here that Mike Takayama is saying, what the heck happened there? And look at it, Takayama says, no way. And I don't think they got this one right, Marty.
No, they didn't. Because if she was fouled, maybe they said she was fouled before she shot.
I don't see how that would be possible.
I don't know either, but that was
And look at Takayama. Yeah. He is right in the face of the referee.
Yeah, that. Of course, we were kind of blocked out a little bit, but it looked like she was fouled in the act of shooting. But they must have called a foul before, went to go for a 1-and-1, but they didn't explain that very well.
You know, this has been a tough game to call.
Oh, it has been.
They've made a few mistakes, but what a powder keg. But the Miners hold their fate in their own hands. A minute 13 to play. They have the ball. They lead by 3, 66-63.
As illustrated there by the Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard. So here come the Miners.
And here comes Del Oro with the full court press.
First time tonight, Jim.
And there's the turnover.
It's going to be a jump ball.
It's going to be a jump ball, but the possession arrow is Del Oro's way, and they will have a shot at tying this game with 1:09 to play. Miners. And into the game comes Brianna Ruiz. Ruiz brought in for exactly this situation where she has been so strong from beyond the 3-point line.
She hasn't missed many tonight.
So here we go. Runte brings it up. Runte for 3, no good. But Ruiz with the rebound, gets it on back to Geyer, and Geyer scores. And timeout is taken by Del Oro. Miners lead by 1 with 52.8 to play.
Yeah, that turnover on that inbound pass is very big right now, Jim. Lady Miners let that one get away. And it came back to haunt them with 2 points being scored.
I see exactly what Del Oro is doing right now, especially with the subbing with Brianna Ruiz. Well, first let's take a look at the Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Del Oro putting on a surge in the fourth quarter, outscoring Nevada Union 12-9. What I was saying was with Brianna Ruiz, they're taking her out and substituting her with Lauren Hain, who is the 6-foot sophomore. They're putting Hain in when Del Oro's on defense, and then when they're on offense, Brianna Ruiz is coming back in just because she is that big of a 3-point threat.
And I think she's got 4 fouls too, doesn't she? How many fouls does she have?
Oh, I'm not too sure, but with
Okay.
52 seconds left, that doesn't make too much of a difference now.
52.8.
They've got it. They run time off the clock, Jim. They're going to have to make sure they score.
Driving the lane, left-handed, no good. Didn't have a chance. Poor shot selection by Nevada Union in that situation. Runte gets it to Geyer, and timeout is called by Del Oro with 32.1 seconds to play and 24 seconds on the shot clock.
And sure enough, they call a timeout with Ruiz sitting right by the scorer's table waiting to go back in.
Yep. There's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard. And as we look in on the Del Oro Golden Eagles getting their last-minute instructions here with 32 seconds left to go in this ball game, trailing by 1.
You can see, Marty, that Nevada Union owned the first half, but Del Oro has owned the second half. Miners clinging to a 1-point lead. Del Oro's possession. The possession arrow is Del Oro's way. Ruiz comes in along with McGlinty, Hine, Geyer, and inbounding is Libby Runte. There it is. Ruiz circles like a hawk, ready to strike. She gets it underneath to Hire, no good.
But she's fouled.
But a foul is called.
21 seconds left to go. Goes to the line to...
So if Hine makes both of these...
Watch this, says, goes up for the ball, and then when there's a foul called there on DeHart. First one is missed.
Hine misses the first. 21.5 seconds to play. This place is a madhouse right now.
Certainly is.
There's a good shot of Hine, the 6-foot
Only
even
a
sophomore.
A lot of pressure.
Biggest shot of the game right here. No good. And DeHart with the rebound. And she's fouled with 19.3. And DeHart will go to the line.
She's shooting 1 and 1.
So a huge free throw here for Sammy DeHart.
Then it goes up off the glass and in, Jim. What a fortuitous bounce.
What a time for Sammy DeHart's first point of the night.
DeHart with a chance to forge a 3-point lead.
That one's
And here we go. Final seconds of regulation.
They better
the Golden Eagles down by 3. Miners with the press. And the foul is called, and it'll be a 3-point foul.
Heads up play in there by Ruiz. She was being double teamed and just throw something up, and she got hit on the arm.
Ruiz, who has had so much to do with the outcome tonight.
That was big.
Misses the first one. Lead is at 2. Now, Marty, this is one of those plays where she has to try to purposely miss so that Del Oro can get the rebound.
Yep.
I'd be shocked if she made this.
A shadow of the JV game, perhaps.
Yeah, but she can make it and then foul on the inbound.
And she makes it. And Nevada Union takes a timeout.
Whoa! How exciting is this, Jim?
Let's set it for you here. 7.9 seconds to play. Nevada Union leads by 1.
Brian Hollister, State Farm Insurance scoreboard tells it all right there as this is coming down to the wire, Jim.
Well, these last 3 minutes have been about as close as you can get.
Yep. Both teams strategizing by their head coaches.
Nevada Union to inbound. John McDaniel puts the chalkboard away.
They're gonna foul right away because they'll go into a 1-and-1. They're gonna have to maintain possession on the ball on a good inbound pass.
They pull Lyerly out from inbounding, so if she does get fouled, we have a good free throw shooter on the line.
McDaniel setting it up. He has Martin inbounding.
Just make sure you get that ball in. They do, and they're gonna foul her, and they do.
Oh, and they're going to call a flagrant.
Oh, they have called an intentional foul.
Oh, that'll do it. Let's see what happened here. As they move the ball around, they get it in, but then they tried to chase her down and grab her. I don't know why that would be an intentional foul. In and out.
That one's no good. Lyerly gets 1 of 2. John McDaniel takes another timeout. So now the lead is at 2 with 6.6 to play, and I believe the Miners retain possession.
I think they do. That's why they had the teams backed up. It's almost like a technical foul. There's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance scoreboard. Boy, this has been one exciting second half of this ball game. First half was exciting. This is double exciting coming into here. 2-point.
The Miners get a favorable spot at which to inbound the ball.
They're saying it's on this side of the line. But
well, and now they move it. And again, Coach Takayama really in the ear of the referee.
Oh, yeah.
So the Miners to inbound. DeHart gets the ball. And now the foul, but there's 3.1 seconds left. If Martin can sink both of these, Nevada Union is the SFL champion.
For the first time in I can't remember how many years.
Both teams with 10 fouls in the second half. And so Martin now makes the first one.
Well, you said a possible 80-point game. They're only 10 points away from her.
She misses the second. 3 seconds to go. One long shot.
Oh, my
Nevada Union wins. They are the SFL champions. And a mob scene on the floor as the Lady Miners have prevailed tonight 70-67. Marty, who do we talk to in the post game?
Well, who do we give the most valuable player award? Can you give the most valuable player award to the whole team? Wow, what a game.
Great performance by Kaylin Martin, Sydney Porter, Sammy DeHart, so steady through the whole game.
Lyerly was outstanding. Selleck was also outstanding. Who do you? I don't know who to give it to. Can they make a team plaque for the entire team? Both defensively and offensively, they played a whale of a ball game. Let's take a look at this last shot here as it almost went in. That was Runte. Gives it a half-court bomb and just off the iron. Boy,
Let's
oh boy,
see
that
if
was
maybe
close.
we can get. See if you can. See it, Steve. Go see if you can get Sydney Porter, number 11.
There's the celebration as they everybody comes off onto the court. The first league title in a long time, and they had to beat a great Del Oro Golden Eagle team. And there's your Brian Hollister State Farm Insurance final scoreboard as the NU Miners came out on top with a big 70-67 victory tonight.
What an exciting game, Marty, for Nevada Union. They go to Del Oro and lose, and they come back here and turn the tables on them, winning by 3. And
Hey.
And we welcome here to Broadcast Central, Sydney Porter. Just another day at the office, huh, Sydney?
Yeah, it was a good game. Lots of fun to play in.
This must feel great.
So great. Winning league, it's just the next step towards playoffs. It's perfect into this league.
Very high-scoring game tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, you looked at the Miners. They started off so strong, built that big lead, looked like maybe they'd run away with it, but that certainly was not to be.
No, we always know that Del Oro can come back, so you got to stay in it the whole game.
We were talking about it here, and we said, you know, Del Oro's going to have their moment where they make a run. Mm-hmm. There they were. What did you think when there they were ahead by 1 point in the fourth quarter?
You just got to know that, you know, if they can come back, you can come back just as strong. So you just got to keep the same mindset. Don't get down if they're up. You got to stay the same, and you got to push just as hard.
Very physical contest tonight.
Oh, yeah.
What did the Coach McDaniel say to you about trying to cover Ruiz on those three-pointers? What was that all about?
He said, you know, you got to stay out on her. If she drives, she drives. It's better than a 3. So stay in her face. Don't let her shoot that 3. That's what he told us.
With that said, Ruiz was almost undeniable.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a great player.
So here you go. You still got senior night coming up.
Next Tuesday.
You've slain the dragon here tonight. You've made it over the hump. You've won league, which kind of was the goal to start the season.
Yeah.
And you split with Del Oro. They end up with 3 losses on the season.
Yeah. Definitely good for us knowing that, you know, they lost to 2 teams that we beat both times. So going into it, we knew that we had some leverage, but you still got to come in out strong because if they beat us twice, they win league because they beat us twice.
Sydney, you knew this was going to be a tough contest tonight.
Yeah.
What was it? It seemed like it was just beyond all norms.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. No words can explain. Like throughout the years, Del Oro is the team to beat for us. And last year we beat them at their home court. This year we wanted to do the same, but you know we lost them the first time. So we knew that this was the game we had to win.
Couple last questions. Let's go back to that zany end of the first half, where there's the big hit right here, and the Miners turn it around. And you end up with that basket in the last seconds.
Yes, yeah.
And
fast break.
You take a look, they won by 3. There were 2 points right there.
Yeah.
One of the things that we saw in the replay is that it looked like you were fouled going to the basket.
It felt like it. They pushed me over, but You know,
and that's what it
sometimes
showed
you
on
don't
the
get it.
replay,
Yeah.
that you were definitely fouled.
Yeah.
There was no call. There was no call on the spin around knockdown move
Yeah.
over there. Looked like we were in the middle of a hockey game.
I know. I thought I was going to get that call too, but sometimes
Yeah.
refs don't call it. So
Well,
we just got to play on.
with that said, tough game to officiate tonight.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well-
It's probably very stressful.
One of the things that we noticed all season long, Nevada, your team has averaged about 61 points a game. What was the difference tonight that you were able to pump that up to 70?
It's just coming into it, we knew this was the game of our season. We had to win this game if we wanted to win league. We had to do it. So the whole game, that's our intent, was to score baskets.
Well,
and
and
that's
that
what
full court press really kind of set the tone right from the start.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to hand it to you ladies on the defense. Did an outstanding job tonight.
we did. Yeah, it was fun. It was so much fun.
And I guess
Well, good for you.
the final word is one of the nice things is you're laden with juniors and sophomores.
Oh, yeah.
So
we got,
you're
we got
loaded
one
for next
sophomore.
year.
We got a bunch of juniors. So we'll have a lot of the same players next year.
Great game tonight.
Well, we'll have
Thank
to
you.
give her our player of the game tonight.
Player of the
right?
game tonight.
Thank you.
All right, you get a nice plaque from the Stuckey Engravers. Looking
Thank
forward
you.
to yeah, that's very exciting. I think if I read his stats, I think she had what? How many points? 17 points tonight. Were you keeping track of that, or did
No,
you?
I
didn't
never
think
can.
so. Well, good for you. It was an
Thank you so
exciting
much.
game. We really enjoyed broadcasting this one tonight.
It was
You
fun.
played an outstanding game.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations on
Thank
that
you.
championship. Sydney Porter, our player of the game. And she goes off there, as you can see, to celebrate with a few of the fans. Wow, what a game
Oh,
tonight,
man, I
Marty.
tell you, that was exciting. And there's your Player of the Game award going to Sydney Porter as Stuckey Engravers. Great plaque going her way. And great
Gil?
interview, too. She's a very intelligent young lady.
Gil, do we have another segment of ads, or are we done?
Well, why don't we give Steve here a chance to bring us up to date on some of the stats, Steve?
Well, definitely the story of the second half was the lack of turnovers. In the first half, there were 11 turnovers committed by Del Oro. In the second half, it was only 7. And that was really what fueled Del Oro's offense, was they weren't giving a lot of balls away. They were giving themselves opportunities, getting down the floor, not giving up a lot of steals. Nevada Union with only 4 steals in the second half compared to the 6 they had in the first half. So the Del Oro offense really stepped it up, really handled the ball much better, and that gave them the opportunity to win. What killed them, however, was their free throws. On the night, they were 61%, which isn't that bad. But when you look at the quarters, they were 5 for 7 in the first, 2 for 4 in the second, and 4 for 5 in the third. They were only 5 for 10 in the fourth quarter.
That was the difference in the ballgame.
That's exactly what it was. Nevada Union was giving them opportunities because they got into foul trouble early in the third and later in the fourth, but they just could not capitalize on it. Brianna Ruiz had a great night from the field, shooting all those 3-pointers, but she was 0 for 2 from the free throw line, and that was what really did them in.
Critical situation.
Absolutely.
At a very important time in the game for them to swing that momentum back over, and it just didn't happen. I guess it was destiny tonight for the Lady Miners as they pick up that big victory, and also having the ability to win this league outright.
Oh, yeah, they showed a fantastic effort. Their defense was phenomenal. They weren't getting as many first-chance opportunities to fall as they were in the first half, but their second-chance opportunities, they stepped it up. They had 4 offensive rebounds in the second half. They really just put a lot of pressure on Del Oro, and they just couldn't handle it.
Yep.
So we'll be back with some more comments in just a moment. You're watching exclusive coverage of Lady Miners Championship Basketball. This is the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
The Beam Center joins forces with Admiral Electric to offer you electrical services for your home. In the foothills, your power can go out at any time and be out for days. Plan ahead with the Beam Center and a Generac home generator. From an easy, safe manual transfer switch to a complete automatic standby system, the Beam Center specialist won't leave you in the dark. It's all at the Beam Easy Living Center. B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley. Spencer Construction has been providing Nevada County and the surrounding foothills with a wide variety of residential construction since 1992. They're proud of their history of satisfied customers and their reputation in the building industry. They always offer free estimates and would love the opportunity to bid on your next project. Come home to Spencer Construction. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
Tremendous contest from the Ally tonight. Nevada Union prevails 70-67. They claim the Sierra Foothill League's championship. Marty and I were talking a moment ago how Del Oro's not very used to losing league, but this year John McDaniels put together the ladies that could do that in a tough contest tonight.
It certainly was. And don't forget to join us next time as we travel back to the Ali Gymnasium for the Sierra Foothill League Championship featuring the NU Lady Miners. And it'll be a game against Roseville Tigers, a doubleheader, and the students for $1. If you're wearing blue next week, you can come to the game for $1. So don't forget to do that. And also,
Marty, your favorite event.
My favorite event. Be sure to join us on Valentine's Day for the first live broadcast out of our new NCTV studios at NCTV Presents Love Fest, a community Valentine, from 5 to 6:30 in the evening. You'll see a wide range of entertainment from members wishing their loved ones happy Valentine's Day, as well as music and some love poetry. Gil Dominguez will be directing this
the
Love
King of
Fest.
Love.
And it's the Love Fest, only on NCTV.
You got to be there, Marty.
I'll watch
what
it
would it
television.
be without you there? Don't look at me. Our executive producer, director, Gilbert M. Dominguez. Camera operators, Daniel Paddock, Gerald Davenport, Kimmer Burgess, and Jake Collins. Announcers, Jim Adams, Marty Mortensen, Steve Sitter. Marty and Steve, great to work with you tonight.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Great
Jim.
game.
Always a pleasure.
Office manager, Lynn Dominguez. She'll be at Love Fest with Gil. Remote facilities by Commander 2. Technical equipment by Grass Valley. 50 years of TV innovation. Touchdown Accounting by Cinto Graciano LLP, voted Nevada County's best. Player of the Game Award by Touchdown Productions and Stuckey Engravers. And scoreboard sponsor Brian Hollister, State Farm Insurance. Commander Maintenance by Plaza Tire and Auto Service and Reeby's Auto Parts. And here's a couple of new sporting sponsors, Quail Ridge, and feel free to watch us. Hey, great game here tonight. For Marty Morton and Steve Sitter, Gil Dominguez, and the entire Touchdown Productions team, this is Jim Adams, reminding you that you have been watching SFL Championship Basketball. The Lady Miners of Nevada Union win it tonight. Good night, everybody.